to red all over like someone took a knife to the screen. That purple Dawg coin I yellowed down 80%, absolute obscene. Told myself it's just a dip, it'll bounce back any day now. But the chart's looking like a crime scene, proper mess somehow. Tried to average down, chucked in more cash like a fool. Now it's even lower, yeah, feeling like a total. Group chat's dead silent, no more to the moon, bollocks. Just one lap, piping up, told you so. Cheers for the kicks. The first crack, yeah, smacks like a brick to the teeth. Thought I was a genius, now I'm underneath. Holding feels daft when everything's bleeding red. But selling now, nah, that'd be admitting I'm dead. Bitcoin's just chilling like it's all that's coming miles away. Also the ones getting buried today, you know. Leverage call hit at 4 AM, brutal as hell. Wiped half my stack in one swipe, what a bloody sell. Blame the whales, the bots, the whole rig game. But it's me in it, chasing every hot flame. Mate text, you alright? Looks grim out there. I type, yeah, fine with fingers shaking in the air. Scroll low, green screenshots, the glory days past. Now they just laugh at me, proper at cash. Used to take the piss out of paper, hands cold and soft. Now I'm eyeing the sell button, feeling lost. What if I never climb back? What if this is the end? Or what if I hold in his dumps again? Hearts proper racing, guts in a twist. First real sip of how much this costs. The first crack, yeah, smacks like a brick to the teeth. Thought I was a genius, now I'm underneath. Holding feels daft when everything's bleeding red. But selling now, nah, that be admitting I'm dead. Bitcoin's just chilling like it's all that's coming miles away. Also the ones getting buried today, innit? Yeah. Cracks right there in the reflection now. Can't ignore. Whole dreams wobbling on the floor. But honestly, still can't quite hit sell. Can I though? Wallace hemorrhaging. Let's see if I survive. Innit? Yeah. Everything's going proper mental. Charts look like a files display. Portfolios up so much I might need a new purse for the day. Friends texting how much you made, like it's a bloody competition. I'm posting screenshots too, full of pure delusion. Bought 3 more alts at 2 in the morning on a whim. One's called Doge King 69. Yeah, that was him. Leverage at 10x, feeling like an actual god. Quit my job in my head, give the boss a cheeky nod. Moonshot mania, we're all losing our minds. Green everywhere, leaving reality behind. Feels like we're winning the lottery every single tick. Lambos in the group chat, champagne on quick. Bitcoin steady, climbing like a proper grown-up. But alts are exploding, absolutely blown up. To the moon, yeah! Airdrops landing like surprise. Birthday cash in the post. NFTs I minted for free, now they're worth the most. Partying on Discord till the sun's up and rude. Someone's yelling to the moon. We all go crude. Bought a yacht in my dreams, named it Rug Me Not. Spending gains I haven't cashed, what a stupid plot. Mate saying you're a genius, I'm nodding along like a prat. Even though deep down I know this can't last. Used to worry about our rent, now it's when Lambo. Life's a fever dream, high on crypto placebo. What if this never ends? What if we're all set for life? Or what if the music stops? break. Bitcoin steady, climbing like a proper grown up. But alts are exploding, absolutely blown up. To the moon, yeah. Many is peaking, can't come down just yet. Screens are full on rave, I'm soaked in sweat. But honestly, this is the best it's ever been, in it. Moon's calling, let's keep riding. No limit. Hey, ooh, ooh. Hey, chick. Ooh, hey, chick. Hey. I open the app like it's a present. Same red numbers, same old resentment. I tell myself this is fine, it's fine. While the balance drops like cheap red wine. I scroll through the list of things I own. Most of them gold, some of them bones. Bag check, still heavy, still red. Bag check, still here, still.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Dawg. I am the hostess with the mostest buttering and gravy all around him, just dabbling in it. You thought P. Diddy had baby oil. You wait till you see me in a big tub of lardy butter. Ooh, sounds gorgeous. We're sitting there watching Bitcoin on the 4-hour because, well, that's boring AF, right? 250 moving averages are right up here, right around 78,500. We seem to have pulled out this little double bounce, double bottom at support, possible. It's definitely local support for the impulse move we got. That is the 382 Fibonacci. That can lead to some good things, people. I'm just saying, it can. It's a little ballsy right now at this point in time, but if we never break it again, like maybe even if we come up and come back and retest it again and do a true double bottom, because this is on small time frames, right? You know that's got like they come down and something like that, or not. You know, maybe it just moonshots right up here. We just go straight up to $170,000. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna try to take that away from you right now, but it is a higher low off the 800 moving average here. 360 just crossed over the Miss Lucy line. That's that girl. She needs to be replaced, Sean. I mean, you're fine, but I think we can find another Lucy Sean. And this is just the momentum. This is the momentum. Now, this is pushing down. This orange and red line are pushing down, but price is pushing up, making all the other moving averages follow the price, right? It's kind of how moving averages work. But all of them are going up, including this 360. Now that will start influencing these guys over a while, but that's fine. We can that might be what pulls us back down toward this area if we need to come back down. Right now, I'm just worried about getting past this guy where that blue line and the yellow line are. That's the 200 moving average that we lost. Now we're technically bearish being below it, but we're actually headed back to it, just like a moth headed to the flame. And the question is, are we going to burn out and fall the hell back down, or are we going to actually get up above here, help this 50 moving average? If we can do it quickly, like if it happens tomorrow and through the night that we can get up here and test that 200, we might be able to make this 50 roll around, right, as we come up to the 100. Now that's about 79.5, 79.6, and I would expect if we were able to get up there, we'll probably come back, retest the 200. That's kind of how the moving average strategy kind of works here, right? You know, either we lose it and then we come back down, or we can get it and come back up and come back down, and then try to go back up and let these other guys cross over and see if they can propel us on up further. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels? Let me come over and say hello to you guys. Oh, let me make sure I get the right chat out here. It looks like we got... Oh, that was it. Oh, that's my luck. Closed the wrong one out. Do I have to redo it? Oh, crap. I have to redo it. I got this new thing that displays what you guys say on the screen, right? And it works different from my last one, and I have to update it. So that just adds one more thing for me to do before every stream, and sometimes apparently even during a stream. So my apologies for technical difficulties, but hell, that's part of what I stepped into when I started doing this. Is that working? We got it working now. All right. Well, that deserves some applause, I gotta say, but not as much as you guys do. Streg is in the house early right there, being number one, says rock out. Rock and roll. Ave says deuces. Did you had to go? Did everything come out all right? I forgot there's no second best. Dipcoin. Thank you, Ave, for doing that. This is the channels over here that I'm trying to subtly push. This is Dipcoin Records. It's only got 19 people over here. Releasing music over here almost every day. It may slack up a little bit now. This is how I'm pre-screening. This is some of the music you're listening to in the background. I'm putting over here as some music visualizers. It decided to give me hell today and not let me actually use video clips and made me go with still photographs again, but it's just like it all of a sudden says, I can't do it anymore. I'm like, why not? You could do it before. Anyway, that's my adventure today. Trying to get some of the music out over here on Dipcoin Records. You can get the link there in the description, or in the chat, or in the description too, I believe. If not, it needs to be there, doesn't it? And then also Crypto Music TV, where we have our video show, right? Their first video challenge. There's 3 episodes. 1, 2, and 3 right here. And you got Miss Jenny over here hosting the show. And very entertaining. And it's a championship, so you need to come over here and vote for which one is going to win episode 3, because basically that's going to be ending soon here. I'm going to take that down here, so go vote. So I got 22 views on that video. That's okay. Happens, I guess. Ave says, when I'm on my yacht and in my Lambo, I like to listen to Road Dogg Crypto Music. And that link will take you over to the Crypto Music Topic channel right there that's put out by the distributors. All the music that's able to be streamed. But if you want the latest stuff that hasn't really been released officially, that's what the Dipcoin Records place is over there. Helps me figure out which ones I want to release to streaming platforms. That's kind of the main, one of the benefits of what I'm trying to do over there. So whatever gets the most traction probably gets a little bit of a reaction. And we are sponsored by Milfy Cereal, tonight's sponsor right here, Milfy Cereal.
Part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Yeah. Pour it up, Milfy Cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Yeah. Yoga pants, coffee mug, hair in a bun, dropping kids at school and shit.
Milfy Cereal, it's that little bit of spice that you need every morning to get you going. You know what I'm saying? Silver Days is in the house, Streg is in the house, Duality is in the house, Ave Medina is here, Silver Days again. We just got a big party going. I think my streams are kicking in, says PMO. How you doing, PMO? Good to see you, my friend. Smash the likes and subscribe, everybody. That is good. That helps keep the
this. I've been hitting that like button. I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
14 of the coolest people ever hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being here. I feel shorter for some reason. Still, I'm shrinking in my chair. We got Bullets on Parade. How you doing, Bullish? Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. And am I about caught up yet? Good Ass Coffee. That's our sponsor right there. It's good and ass at the same time. I've only had those 2. New sponsor. What? There's a new sponsor? Good Ass Weed. Oh. There was Good Ass Bong hits. in the intro one time. It was just a picture. I watched all the FNC, but I feel like I missed something. Uh-oh. I feel like I missed something. Did you see the Squirrely Dave outtakes? Well, they're not really outtakes. It's just Squirrely Dave over here. We'll take the clips, and Squirrely Dave's got some shorts over there too. An interview with Squirrely Dave. The Titty Shape the World TED Talk over here on Tittycoin. That's it. That's almost got as many views as it's got more views than the actual show. Are you guys telling me that you think Squirrely Dave is hotter than Hey Jenny, would you go check on Elvis? Because I'm kind of worried about him. Jenny, do you mind? Jenny? Thank you. Are you telling me that the squirrel, you guys are going more with the squirrel than Jenny? That's kind of weird because on the metrics for the show, when Squirrely Dave cuts in, that's when people seem to leave the show. And I was like, Dave, you're about to get fired. And then, but yet his little things over here, his shorts suck. That's why I haven't been doing very many of them lately. Thought they were getting off pretty good over there, but they kind of dwindled down. But 20, is that another one? Was there another view that just can't? Somebody yelled, "Oh, I gotta go see it now." Did you leave it? Yeah, are people leaving this show and going to check out Squirrely Dave? Dave, are you trying to take over? Are you trying to do a corporate takeover or something, Dave? Got me looking at Dave sideways now over here. Look at 134 views on Squirrely Dave's stand. That's the clip from the episode 2, I believe, right? His little interview didn't get very many, but that did, and that's getting some interesting. All right. Well, anyway, Milky Cereal, hair in a bun. All right, well, we're here for the charts, and I've already wasted enough time. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. That's what we're here for. We talked about this area over here, about 78.5, that I'm looking for us to test, and maybe if we can reclaim this trend line right here, this guy right here, and treat this as a bear trap, we should get a nice little short squeeze that could take us up here. It could take us up to 79.6. As far as getting too much past that, I mean, this is an important area even on the local to see what happens. It's a little shallow in my personal opinion, and honestly, I even think your Elliott Wave people would be probably looking at oh my God, 1 2 3 4. They might be looking at they might be bearish on that. An ABC correction could be in where we come up here and then we come down to this lower area. I am still looking at this area right down here about 73,700 at some point, most likely getting tested. And of course, if we don't get above the 200, then we're probably going to get here quicker than not. So it's kind of important to see what happens over here about 78,300 when we get there. We need to see that move gather some strength and keep going. And another reason to be a little concerned that this might just be some manipulative tactic is that we got rising price here, as you can see, right? This be teacher like. You got this rising price here, but this volume it's you can't see that, can you? And the volume here, oh hello alien, it is coming down. So the divergence in your volume, which is a sign of weakness, meaning that there might be that it might cross, but if we can get a volume surge in here, that's all we need to break out this trend line and come up here and reclaim that 200, keep that 50 for it's a lot to ask for really, but I mean if it's going to try to do it bouncing off of here, this is its chance, right? That's what we've got to see. That's what I've got to see to get us up here and then maybe move us up a little bit more. But even then, I'm still kind of skeptical as to whether we're going to take out this high that we got at 83. And even if we do, it's got to get past a certain level for me to still feel comfortable that it's not trying to come back down. There's the short setup right there over here at 82,000. All right, so There's some possible bullishness, but it may be short-lived. We still have this horizontal area here at 90.79.5. Again, 100 moving average is spelling that out as well. But in the meantime, this is pretty gosh darn cool for altcoins as we're seeing that little bounce commence. And we remember we were at one point looking, oh my God, is this trend line going to hold? Oh, it looks like it's trying to do a double bottom. Oh man, I don't know. It's got so much to go, and we're here. We took out this high. We did that on Bitcoin too. We took out the local high. And that's bullish. That's bullish, my friend. Doesn't mean that we can't come back down here to this area. Even bouncing here, taking this guy out. Honestly, I think we got at least a little bit more to go up on this. Our microphone is on, right? We got at least a little bit more to go up. I would be looking right around $754, $755 billion. About another $5 billion coming into this. Is what I would be looking for. I'm just going to mark the little area that I think that we might be able to wick up to, but I doubt that. I don't know that we'll get past it just yet, right? Wick up there, maybe come back down here, because we're going to form a divergent trend line over here. Right now, it's still a little flat. My guess is that we would kind of stick to this slide angle that we got going on with these candle bodies. So maybe come up, come back down, retest this cute little bottomy area right over here, right here. Support resistance flip. Those have a tendency to get tested, right? So if I had to predict, just based on natural price action, healthy price action, what would be good to see? Because even if we get rejected there, maybe even come back and then come back down here, right? Maybe we get rejected here and come pull back a little bit, retest it now. I don't know. Either way is fine. As long as we can retest this area, establish a nice little new channel trend line to follow, as hopefully we're continuing to curve up here. If that's be what we're doing, then hell, we've already bounced off the bottom channel, right? We've already got that out. We already got our higher high in. Altcoins are starting to look juicy, so we might want to think ahead a little ahead of time about what about the higher high areas, and that would be like another $50 billion is coming out of somewhere into altcoins. So that's what I'm looking out for. I want to start looking for some juicy altcoin setups. You feel me? You feel me? Meanwhile, I want to take a look at Tether Dominance over here and see, are we getting a bearish retest? Because that's what we want to see. We want to see it roll over right over here and come on down. Broke the trend line just like any other trend line. It should go bearish, right? That's what we want. That's what should happen. It could just trickle on up here and piss us all off, because that would just be altcoins going sideways again, and oh my God, selling out, and oh my God, buying back in. It's going to be choppy. Or we could just roll over and see some of this money go into altcoins and Bitcoin. Well, how much is going to go into Bitcoin? Well, as long as we're getting red candles or purple candles in our case on my show over here, and the ease closer to this yellow line. If not, bypass the little sucker and just continue on down. That would be ideal. But the more red candles we get on this 4-hour chart, the happier altcoins are going to be. This comes down, Bitcoin goes sideways or hell, whatever. Whenever Bitcoin dominance is coming down, in 2 out of 3 cases, it's really good for altcoins. Make us happy. The other case is like, oh, well, okay. At least they're not dropping. Okay. It's a boring ass day. So that with any time that we see Bitcoin dominance traveling down, it's either okay or good. When we see it going up, that's when we got problems out of altcoins. Sometimes bad. Digital X Native says, Tau. How are you? How are you? Melt up, says PMO. Risk is making a comeback in a big way. Myself Polo, math touch 4.5. Looking bullish. We're getting some stuff over here. Okay. Wow, I didn't even put up my marker yet. May not be able to do anything. All right, let me put up my request marker. Let me go back and let me write down these requests that you guys got. Because, yes, it is the time of the show where we started getting into altcoins and seeing if we can find any juicy setups. Also, check my accounts a little bit later. I'll do that toward the end of the show. Where check my accounts and see what... Have we made up any damn losses from all this chop? I got cut a little bit. Wasn't the only one though. I see a guru on YouTube that over the past, what is it? The past 6 weeks has lost $10,000, but every day they're on there talking like they're making $1,000 a day. Oh, they're making $1,000 a day. But if you watch and pay attention, you can see, all right, where'd that 10,000? Oh, it slowly bled out, huh? Yeah, no, I didn't hear about that big loss there. I keep hearing about all these wins, and I see you kind of climb, but what? I'm just saying, it's wild how this works. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get off on that tangent. Squirrely day pop up on the late night with Road Dogg. That would be cool. Maybe find a way to work that out. Dog, can you look at a token called PUP? Price is 0.0? I sure can. Let me just back up here to where we all started. Is that the first one? I think that might be the first one. Yeah, I believe that was the first one. All right, let me back up and get that one. Where did it go? How did it disappear? Cowbell! Squirrel! Wait a minute. Short-term memory loss. Wait a minute. Where did it go? There was something PUP. All right. And then I'm running into these. I thought I scrolled down and so I'm going to write PUP down. Meanwhile, while I'm doing this, let me come over and pull up the crypto bubbles and you guys can see what's going on over here. Not a bad day, not shabby at all, but you guys can see what's up. 3-4% across the board. Solana's up. Things are looking a little perky. Seems like the Clarity Act is having a little bit of a positive impact on things, especially the executive order that Trump signed for crypto projects, or I guess if they meet certain qualifications, to be able to have a treasury account, man. That's a big thing. The banks did not want that. That made some enemies right there in the banking world. Well, you gotta pray for our president. You know how them bankers are. They killed Kennedy. Anyway. Let's check out Hype. And PUP. And Zcash. And Dash. And How. How are you? Uh-oh, I spelled it wrong. Build up says PMO. Math touched 4.5 cents. Fed will start printing. They're talking about raising the. I thought it was coming. They were talking about doing something that wouldn't lead to them printing. I don't know. I mean, I think Trump would like that. It would definitely benefit him. This is an election year. They normally do, but the ones bitching about it are the blue hairs would be bitching about it if they do. Of course, they were doing it all the time last time, right? Whiff, please, this is my slowest mover. Whiffy. Okay, and there's my thing right there. Can you? Okay, there was PUP. Okay, so PUP is down here. Okay, so I didn't miss it. I was world squirrel. That is my whole life, almost every day. All right, so we looked at all the indices. We looked over here. The only thing that we didn't do is just take just a moment over here, look at the gainers and losers. Just see, oh, what happened? That blinded me. That was wrong. And go to the top 300. To kind of weed out some of the very, very tiny ones that can be very, very volatile. That sometimes that's what you want to look for, though. So, Billings Network is down 25%. What went up can finally come down. Meme Core is down a lot, about 12%. And Kite is down. Also, Rune is down at some juicy prices. These are ones that might be down at some interesting prices. Injective, you fell today. I'm glad that I took some profits on you, but good. I got you where you're still over $5. All right, and the things that are on the rise, Block Street, and I've seen that a couple of days. Jido, Nexus Sky AI is being chased again, 20% pump today. Hyperliquid at $55, which didn't seem like it was going to go there, did it? Huh? Well, we said it's probably going to test that. We got to check on Hype. She might be about topped out. She should be at some very pivot points, some pivot points to come back for a minute. Dash is almost $50. You forget about Dash and Zcash. Almost 700. I'm just saying, we've been talking about this one. She's headed towards 700. Should be going to take out that last high she had. Grass is getting a little love over here, so things are starting to move. These are the ones that people are starting to look at now, right? The names that we haven't seen in a little bit. So maybe since they're only up 9% and they've been falling a little bit of a percent every other day for the past few weeks, maybe we can still find some good places for some of these guys. Don't want to forget these that are just starting to move under the 10%, right in the 10% range over here, right? And maybe even some over here, which Tau, one of the ones we're going to take a look at, just started moving right here. Let's take a look at Tau. Everybody wanted Tau a little bit of a few months ago, right? A year ago, within the past 2 years. But now, when it's on discount, at least it's not as discounted as it was, because I was getting mine, starting to get mine around $50, $70. I wish I'd bought more there, but that's always the story, isn't it? It didn't stay there well, it stayed there for a while, and then it didn't, and then everybody liked it. So to me, we're bouncing off support. So this is an automatic, like a why aren't you already in kind of, with me, not with anybody else. But look, a double bottom at trend line support. If you're following trend lines, if you're sitting here looking at levels or bottoms, depending on how you look at it, I guess if you're looking at this level, well, that one may not hit down here. If you're looking at the top level, then it already did. I don't know. Trend lines tell me a lot of information that I feel some people miss out on. But hey, everybody does this gig a little different. But it's whatever works for you that you can consistently rely on, that works with your trading style. That's what you need to go with, right? For me, trend lines, baby, and the trend lines help me decipher channels and a lot of other things too, right? Measure moves. There's a lot of stuff. So right now we're coming into some resistance, but right now, we're going to take all this stuff off and redo it because this is old information and we got a lot of new data to process right here. Is that a cup and handle? I don't think so, because this came down more than 2/3 of the way. That invalidates a cup and handle idea. However, make a nice double bottom scenario. One thing that I would warn is that it could come up over here, then come back and retest this trend line again to solidify it. This is this first little time test in there, right? Well, second if you count the double booby pattern that we got right there. Double boobies on the bottoms, hanging over low right there. We got the little low hangers right there. We got the down blouse shot right here. I say that only because if they're going to call this a neckline, what the hell else am I supposed to? How am I supposed to picture this in my head? I'm just saying. I'm just asking for a friend. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. I will always do that. Like that. See that pattern right there? When you see that pattern right there, right in front, I gotta fix this, don't I? I need to do something entertaining and interactive there. I got something in. Go check it out. Look at this is the cleavage area. But somehow they call this what do they call this? No, it's a neckline. Yeah, they call it a neckline, but they call it a bottom. Listen, it's either a belt or is what we think it is. It's a double booby pattern. And I don't know, nothing wrong with boobies. Here we're on the 4-hour. Tau is fighting with that 200 moving average, man. It's having a little fit there, right? And maybe she'll get it. I hope so. Same scenario Bitcoin. Maybe you can get up there soon enough, turn this little guy around, and we can all be happy campers. But at some point, I would look for 260, 265, these areas to be retested back here. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do go up so far. Even if we roll back now, that's not a bad thing. I can see something like that happen, or maybe come up and then do it. That's cool. Just know that can happen. So you can still have some opportunity. I say this because that gives you an opportunity to build a bag, right? If we don't get out of this zone right now, well, I like to pyramid in on these little zones, or add in, layer in, however I want to do it, and build a bigger bag down here. Especially on something I got conviction on this, and this is on the 4-hour. I'm liking this. Moving averages are looking good. Just got to reclaim that 200 there, but the momentum basically is with us. Support's with us so far. High or low? Where the hell are we going to go? You want to know? Well, the easiest way would be to zoom out a little bit. The easiest way would be to do math. But we'll look on the locals too. We'll get some confluence going on, get us some nice strong targets. Boom! I might even have some trades to get into tonight. That'd be cool. All right, so we are retesting our 236. So on the bigger scale of things, mostly a bigger scale, there's one more that I could have went up, but I didn't. Just kind of getting local from November 2024 down through here. And this line that I'm going to color red that I got going across the whole screen, that is the 236 Fibonacci. From there on down is the zone of regrets and missed opportunities, because if you're not building a bag here, that's what you're going to think when we actually hit our bigger targets. We already hit one, so we're probably going to go past that one this time. And we're going to be looking at 442 and 514 after we get past 370. 370 is going to be notable again. We're going to try to test that one again. It does depend, you know, maybe it gets past it, maybe we get kicked back down, but I'm leaning with we're probably going to get past it. I think we might have an opportunity to get past it. We got some other bigger trend lines over here. You can see where the, I guess we do have to put you in here. That trend line just told me, no, don't forget about him. Yeah, we got to pay attention to this guy over here at 370. So that's our next local target. Can it be this easy? I promise you, if you're using fib techniques, it is this easy for a strategy to get paid. Is it worth it getting paid to go to these levels that are natural pivot points? 36% gains, 63% gains, 89, 90% gains on spot. No leverage included or necessary to almost double your money if you're patient enough for it to get back up to 514. 2 or 3x leverage, if you want to go that way, give you, up to 300% gains. Turn $100 into $300, or almost 400 maybe. I'm just saying that's better than what a bank will give you, but I wouldn't treat it as a bank. It's not that. It's a trade. One that you just hold for a little bit longer. It's got some bearish stuff trying to come in. It's not going to be just a smooth rise up through here. We're going to have our ups and downs over the next couple of days. I can see that happening right now. Today is, oh my God, today's... Right now, I'm going to enjoy the last hour of Wednesday that I have, because then I start getting into my week-long Thursdays are about to start, where they never end. They never end in Thursday. All right, so let's look at the smaller time frame here. So that looks like a 618 pullback. Yeah, know what that means, right? Well, the first thing I'm looking for, we're coming off of a bottom, 618. I'm looking for this guy right here. And also, looking for this guy at 468. Those are the two main ones. I've got to, ooh, how can I do this? I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to put two trend lines here. I got to color code it so I know what the hell I'm looking for. So it's a 0.5 Fibonacci, but also from this way, it's a 1.272 extension. It's the square root of 618. And that is mathematically a place where I would be looking for resistance as we come up and try to test this little kind of makeshift. Oh, there we go. There's our path lies before us. Tighten it up with them, gosh darn candle bodies if you want. I like it. I want some more of it. Since we're down here on the floor, I think I want to get some while we're 275 and see if we can sell a little over here. This is on the daily. Let's come down to the 4 hour. Oh yeah, right. Rejection possibly here. Let's go to the 15 minute now and see what you're saying. Still at a rejection area, but you're trying to push on through, baby. I can nibble and then I can add in drawdown. That's one thing to look at, because you're at resistance. My excuse is that we are still really close to the bottom. If I want to level and layer in, unless I got a nibble. If it takes off without me, like we hope that it does, but it usually doesn't. It usually doesn't. Until that one day, but it usually doesn't. But yet that's what we're always thinking, isn't it? That thing's about ready to pop off. Along with it. That's what's going on, isn't it? So, I mean, if that's your problem, I mean, the only thing you can do is like, you know, all right, you know you're going to snack at the fridge, right? I mean, all right, you need to lose a few pounds, but you know you're going to snack you're going to grab a snack, right? Okay, well, you just kind of, you can control your portions. Okay, I don't have to eat 5 of the damn candy bars, right? You can knock it down to, God, hopefully half of one, but you hear what I'm saying? I don't have to buy 5 candy bars. I can go here, just take a little miniature. I can get something going. If it starts coming up, then I'll say, oh, that was tasty. I want to buy some more now. Because you're trending, right? I mean, that's how some people look at it. Are you going to get into it or not? I'm going to do it over here on Weeks because I haven't looked at this one in a while. Are you up to date, Weeks? What the hell's going on over here? Have you killed me? Have you stole money from me over here? What's going on, Weeks? Hey, there's about $65 missing, or $15 missing from this account, Mr. Weeks. Thank you for being so fast, Weeks, to load up on my screen. I don't know how you do it on everybody else's show, and you're just always working perfectly. But here on my show, for some reason, you hate me. Why is that? Is it because we don't have a partnership? Is this any way to treat a new person trying to use you? You already took your oil and commodities off my tokenized trading thing in mid-trade, by my bad. Why are you not working here, Weeks? My God. Okay. Trend line, right? Maybe I was tripping. Oh my God. I guess I was tripping. Sorry, Weeks. Sorry, Weeks. Okay, you have resistance. You add some resistance. This is Bitcoin. I was looking for Tau. I'm looking for Tau. You do have Tau, right? Is it going to take you 5 minutes to figure it out? I'm just asking for the people watching because they're probably thinking, man, that's one janky ass exchange. Or it is for me anyway. You can see, right? I'm bitching about it. You don't have Tau? Well, you could have just said, not found or something. Thank you for wasting my time over here, by the way. Are you... Wait a minute. What the hell is going on? I'm clicking, but it's not letting me do it. Damn. You're janky AF. I'm about gone with you, dude. I just closed the damn window. I'm done with it. You're probably the reason my damn browser is acting all funny. You got too much going on over here, mister. We're going to have to come over to our bit up. You got too much going on over here, too, mister. Dude, don't I gotta manage this stuff, people. I haven't done it. I've been doing the music stuff lately, and I've been letting... I do it here on screen, though. Do we have anything left to go in? I'm just saying, do you? I don't know. You got anything left to go in over here? Tau? 26 people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you so much for being here. I feel blessed to have everybody here. Thank you.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, look, if you took our last trade, you would still be in the money, not even stopped out, unless you were stupid and put your stop loss to break even, and then you're taking out with just a little bit of profit. I bet you feel like a heel, don't you? Following the rules and you got burned anyway. Shame on you. Should have sold at the top like everybody else did here on YouTube. Sold at the very top, very candle right up there on the very split second. That's what we're going to tell you because that's what you believe whenever we do. All right. Sorry. Let me sound jaded today. I got to zoom out on you, but there's a line going over here that you might have been crossing, and I want to see what's going on with that. That's some resistance up ahead. Didn't you do your TA somewhere else? You would think so, right? It's got some wiggle room. We know what we're looking for. We did our double bottom. I'm not checking it. You're breaking that 200 moving average right now. What are you doing? Are you right? I feel the FOMO right now. We're going to take a little nibble. A little nibble. 5X. Got it. Oh, yeah, it's bluefin. I'm cool with bluefin. Oh, no. I don't want to raise it to 7. I see you're 5, and I raise you to 7. Or not. Do I have to pick? I raise you to 7, and I confirm. I got me some towel. You what? Can we say that on YouTube? Bought me some towel tonight. Yeah, that's some good towel right there. That's some juicy towel. I like to give me a little bit of towel every night if I can. Know what I'm saying? Feel me? Dog. All right, I bought the very top. And I got a 12-cent stop loss. I can totally put you down here. I can totally put you down here. We got room. That's only... Are you a tiny ass? Oh, jeez. Are we broke over here? Is that what's happening? Are we broke? Do we not have any more money? I mean, I want a nibble, but I want a bigger nibble than... Okay, I'll start there. I got to remember, I'm in a tiny ass account that looks tinier for some reason. What the hell happened to you today? Oh my God, look at the damn red. There, that's a bad one. That's 3 times over my stop loss. What happened there? How are you going to explain that? How come you're not saying anything? No excuses? That looks, I don't know. It's Bitcoin. I got to calculate in my head. I got to count the zero. That looks expensive. I think that you need another zero there, mister. That one's okay. There you go. This is why we can't have nice things here on the channel, Sean. Look, you did good. Look, here's this baby. Oh, this is what we do. Yeah, we're winners. I'll tell you what, I'm making $6 every day. Who else makes $6 every day? And we're doing that, and then you come over and then you blow it on bullcrap. That's not how you run an account, Sean. I think you're biting off more than you can chew, and you just did it again, you little bastard. You ain't got nothing to take profit on over here? Close. You ought to do it just in case. This account. All right, well, we got our towel in. I got my stop loss way the hell down here, which is rather deep for me, considering that that would be one invalidation. I'm just going to take this one kind of slow, basically because there's no money in this damn account right now. All right. Well, let's come over here and see what we can figure out for our next contestant. Which is that it? Hype? Going to take a look at Hype? Take a look at Hyperliquid. I feel like this microphone is living right below my nose. $56. Did you go past where our little boxy box? Are you headed? Are you going to take us to the heaven? This was a 786. That was an 886. This is bullish AF. I gotta zoom the hell out over here. Swing high to swing low. Oh, did we not? Oh, well, there we go. Down here. There we go. That's sorry. Why is that not lining up? So 786, 886, and we're all right. So here's where we need. I need to tighten you up. Tighten you up a little bit, just a little bit. The double top scenario, we want to look there too, given what we got going on over here with these moving averages and stuff. I want to take a look at this guy, because we could just not go any higher than what we had over here, right? With this big of a strong ass move up, just straight up, just woke up with wood that morning. Well, it don't last all day. At some point, it starts coming down. And as much as you'd like it to keep on going up and keep continuing, just thrust on forward, it's like that's Mr. Floppy. These big green thingies here, they go floppy. It can't pile drive forever. So psychological support around $60 might be where we need to just take a little breather, go take a little break or something. But gosh darn it, man, there's some curve. This one's curving a little bit to the left there, and sometimes that hits the pickle spot right there just right. So these are the two areas I'm looking for, that it may penetrate that deeper. I don't know. Maybe it's a grower, not a shower, or what? It's a grower and a shower. I don't know. It's doing pretty gosh darn good. If it wants to come back down and, just kind of chill out for a minute, take a breather before it starts pumping up there again, I would be looking somewhere about $50 support. I think we might be stuck between $50 and $60 support over here. area for a minute. What I'm looking at, I mean, because that's impressive. I gotta say that one just, yeah, I guess that. Good job, Hyper. I thought I was in you, huh? Had the opportunity to get in at $40. Anybody else feel stupid that am I in you or not? I think it was on weeks, and I already got pissed and got off of there. Janky ass exchange, I tell you. At least my experience over here, it's okay. I do okay on the app over here. You should log me in automatically, mister. All right. Nope, I'm not. I'm in Solana, which is in very little profit, and Bitcoin, which that one I got to take some profit in there. Just got to. As a rule, I'm taking 25%. If I'm over 25% when I come and check on you, especially if I have, if you're down from where we were, I'm taking you. Build it back up, baby. Build it back up. All right, so we're looking at hype. I think we could keep on going up. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Shoot. Look at that. That's nice. You're just wanting to, altcoins are wanting to run right now. Maybe the Clarity Act is helping out a lot better. We should probably go over to layer. We should probably check out the news. If I need to get a bunch of 111s in the chat, we'll check out the news and see if we got some alpha from Layer GG. You know, this song kind of sounds like the Donnas. Which Donna is that? Summer? The Donnas. Is that a group? I'm not familiar with the group name of the Donnas. Me, Damien says, I got stopped out and profit on my Bitcoin short from 81K, up 140% profit on that. Hey, congratulations, me, Damien. Congratulations, my man. Shorting from 0.0348 on 1,000 Floki and doing quite well. Also doing good on my Litecoin short as well. Hey, congratulations, man. On 1,000 Floki, doing well. Also doing good on your short. Well, but it does look like altcoins they might be getting something, might be getting a little bouncy bounce. They are at a point of resistance, so maybe we'll get a pullback here. Let's go down to the 15-minute on this time frame. Oh boy, this is resistance, supposed to be resistance. It's looking like she might be wanting to press on through, so I would be cautious about not taking profits on your shorts, or taking some, I would just say, because it looks like we're trying to get a turnaround. We're trying to change trend over here, especially with the double bottom on total 3. So I'm actually looking for longs now, and I'm a little late getting some of them, right? But it looks like we might have a very interesting Thursday, Friday situation happening over here. Tenacious says through a Zcash short in about 2 hours ago as well. Really? We need scary voodoo face. It makes number go up, methinks. I may do that. I found out how I can layer things with this guy now. I haven't tried it out yet, but yeah, I may be able to do some more interesting things over here. 111, best one of them all. 111. 111 says Haven Pack. 11111. Well, that sounds like something we should do over here. Let's see if we can line this up. Let me get our newsroom set up over here. All right. Where? Oh, it's a button. Is it really, Sean? Where's the damn button, Sean? Oh my gosh. This would be a great place to have a damn production studio, Sean. I'm just saying. Oh. And we're here. But there's no news, Sean. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, pardon me for a moment here as we sign into our account so we can do the news here. We're going for, there we go, right there. Let's see if hopefully he's got some news. If not, our bot's not running. I don't think it's running right now, is it? I have to check and see if the bot's got the news too. 13 hours ago. Okay, well, I don't think let's see. The Azul upgrade and VVV surge, analyzing the expanding base ecosystem. Azul, the upgrade that makes base more secure, faster, and more independent, is now scheduled for the end of May. Should this marks base version 2's upgrade, it would strengthen the narrative for base becoming the go-to network for AI. That's interesting. The strong surge in VVV has also helped to drive up the overall base ecosystem higher, reinforcing this thesis. We took a broad look across the entire base ecosystem. We got Banker. I guess we're getting a rundown on some coins over. Oh, you guys can't even see it. My bad. Sean, you're slacking, mister. Come on, it's not it. It's not it. Are we not in the newsroom, Sean? I apologize for these technical difficulties, my people. It's the damn newsroom. John. Hey, everybody. We're there we are. And we're here. Here we go. I was reading here. The Azul upgrade. All right, so now it looks like we're breaking down some stuff that's happening on base over here. Might be interesting. Banker, we've looked at that before. AI trade agent that executes on-chain transactions in a natural language on X, Barcaster, and on dedicated terminal listed on Coinbase. Clanker, we looked at that one too. Token Launchpad. The Sleeping Giant, TSG, a meme coin born from a viral post on X, thesis-driven, plus base season, parodies from the base team and official account, plus fee sharing meta. Token generation event by Banker, base leading project, heavy degen shilling, TSG price pump. TSG is down a bit right now due to some drama issues surrounding its shoutouts. There's the contract address. Might be interesting thing to look at. AI agent framework, Aeon. Automatically executes repetitive tasks and performs self-recovery and quality monitoring. Runs in the background based on GitHub Actions beneficiaries at base season. That's interesting. Hermes OS operating system, I guess. AI agent operated hosting. SaaS based on the news research. Hermes. Butchering your French. Nook AI agent coordination protocol. Also a failed tablet project from back in the day. Online bookstore. Beneficiaries of base season. Sapien. Well, that sounds human. Proof of quality data foundry that verifies the quality of AI training on data on chain. Kevin Yang. Probably butchered that. Invested. SoftBank Vision Fund. Beneficiaries of base season. Field expected to see surging demand after AI models begin to collapse. GitLab. What the hell is that? Decentralized Git network lets AI agents and developers create Git repositories, push code, open PRs, manage issues, and conduct code reviews using DID. These might be some interesting ones to look at. Pitch World Cup. ECG. Where users draw and trade packs of 48 country tokens and 144 player tokens based on the 2026 World Cup. Yeah, that'll come and go. Lean FI, real world asset protocol tokenizing U.S. real estate tax liens and tax deed assets frequently mentioned by degens. How come none of us degens have been mentioning that? Maybe we should mention it now. Open source token agent zero AOT agentic AI framework for running and scaling AI agents in user controlled environments. Official partner of Ask Menace. So is that Menace token, I guess, too. Open Human. Top ranked on GitHub trending for 8 consecutive days. Considered superior, better alternative to OpenClaw. How many of these have we got? Because I'm running out of... This is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just going to quickly go over some of the names. Knock. Liquid, LIQ is the ticker. So Value, So is the ticker. How ingenious. Mag7.ssi. Limitless. That's almost like useless, but limitless. TheorIQ. Open VPP. The Innovation Game. TIG. Dolphin AI. POD is the ticker. Felix. Same ticker. And Juno Agent. AI agent that builds and maintains the Institute for Zero Human Companies, has been consistently hardworking since second AI bull run sparked by OpenClaw. So you're not the same Juno that I'm familiar with that's over on Cosmos ecosystem then. That's what I was clarifying over here. All right. Well, I'm going to like and I'm going to retweet that over on my Twitter. If you guys want to go check it out, if you're follow me, it'll be there. If not, you're looking for Layer GG. That was a lot to go. There's some food for thought right there to look at these and chart them out, see what they look like, do a little research on the tokenomics, and I guess that's what we're going to be doing here this week before this stuff starts taking off. All right, that is the news, and let's go back to the regular screen. Sean, wake up, Sean! Habib, kick him.
For those of you out there that hitting that like I just want to say thank you. Thank you very
The
much.
morning's gray, the clocks are full, the world outside
Hit every damn
moves
button.
slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Good ass coffee in your cup, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me come over to the chat. Honestly, I got tired going through all those damn coins. I didn't know there's going to be 25 of them. I've already got a list of things to go over here. Anita Cho, how you doing? Good to see you. Good. Haven says GitHub had some sort of security breach. What, about 2 days ago? Really? I haven't read about it. I've been so busy with something else. I get out of the loop on that. Banker, I've traded that in the past. I have too. I think I still got some. Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber. How you doing, Joe? Good to see you, my man. For those of you who don't know Joe, well, it's over here on Trade Intuition channel where all the cool kids hang out before they come and hang out with the turkey. Shout out to Joe, Trade Intuition. I'm just saying. Right, there we go. Go check him out. It's got some good alpha to share with you, some good insight on the charts, some good trading values. That's just, I said, where all the cool kids hang out before they come here. Just saying. I feel like I got too many windows open over here. And we need to come back over here to the chart and also to the chat. It shouldn't be, but you never know. Can you please look at lady? I can. I'll put that on my list there. Bush on Parade says, Joe! Kronos is actually good to use based on Ironic, the trend. What, the Kronos, the wallet? All right. All right, so we took a look at Hype. We took a look at, gosh, thought we took a look at something else earlier. Let me try to get through these kind of quickly as I can over here, but do a diligent job. We like to look at things on the 4 hour just to get the feel for things going, and we can make plans from there. We've already checked out the daily, right, on our 4 hour and daily on the indicators, I believe, and Bitcoin or whatever. So now we can take a look at Zcash since we got a feel for what's going on, which is a lot bullish for altcoins at the moment, but you are at resistance, so keep that in mind. Here we are. Look, nailed it. Nailed it. There's that target. Well, that's the target right there. Nailed it. 689. Let's come down to a smaller time frame so we can appreciate the nailed-itness that happened over here. Yep, we went up and touched it, and then we pivoted. And now we might be coming up to retest it, but this cloud looks kind of suspect. I'm just saying, it might suck us into it and have us to retest a lower trend line. So there's a pretty significant trend line over here with the 200 moving average. We're just going to take this little guy and slide him right on up there. And this might be a hopeful situation, a hopeful place that we might be able to get into if we get rejected over here again around the 689. It looks like we're trying to go back up and test it. Either we tap it and get rejected, or maybe we almost get there, but either one of those are bad signs. For the most part, you got to wait and see how that happens, right? Let plays out. But if we break above it, keep holding that. I'm looking for, we're testing, well, there's another area over here. Zcash, we've had in the harmonic pattern. This is why we like the harmonic pattern. Looks like it's a crazy idea when you're down here and everybody's saying, I don't believe in harmonic. They suck. This is bullshit. Yeah, I gotta wait for something else. But anyway, so but if you understand this, you can FOMO in and jump in at the really good places like $200, $220 or whatever. So if you've been getting in Zcash around 220, 230, whatever, you're kind of going, oh man, another payday's coming. I'm running a little bit low on Zcash now though, because I've been getting paid. But yeah, better than jumping in when everybody else did when it was $450. But right over here, this target, that is our next level right here that we gotta check. That is actually for the harmonic thing. That is for the lazy ass ones that don't really fib it out after here. For the traditional, very basic. C is your target. A is your target area. They come back and retest those highs. But there's so many risk targets in between there that we play, right? And one of them that's above it is 824, which sounds ballsy, but I feel a little ballsy right now. Zcash, you're making me smile. You're at serious resistance over here, Zcash. That is a purple line. That is the 886 Fibonacci. That is our nailed it target. Nailed it! By the way, I'm just saying. We have to do this for the algorithm, or else people don't appreciate us and think that we just get on here. It's just a turkey that has no, he just does whatever. Puts it in a flag to the upside. It's not. Should just put it in a flag to the upside, but we nailed it, right? Now, why people are looking at a flag to the upside, we know that we're at a freaking pivot point. Well, it's the best place to find a flag, but it's not the best place for a flag to play, yeah. If you know, you know. But we got some curve going on here, man. I like that. I would look for a little pullback here. I would not look for that flag to break out. But if it does, hey, man, we'll ride along with it, right? It may have a little bit more to go, which is right up here, our next target. Area right there at 7. If we follow the resistance lines right here, it maybe, but you know how these flags kind of play out, darling. Especially if they got a big fat cloud there. So what I look for is the moving averages over here. I want to see what they're doing. Some people say, just wait till it touches that 21. We jump in. Doesn't matter. We're playing it. 21 moving average. It doesn't talk about the relation of the 21 to any other moving average, even though they got them on the screen. Don't know what they're used them for. I use every moving average I've got, and I also use trend lines. And we're on a steep ass trend line that appears to be holding. So as far as a flag goes, yes, I'm still in flag guidance over here. Here is something that I've seen today from one of these pattern gurus that forces patterns. I'm just going to throw it out here. I like to do this because I don't know who watches them and who doesn't. But the inverted head and shoulders idea does not apply here, okay? I mean, you can if you want to be that guy, because that's you'll be that guy that takes a bottom reversal pattern and sticks it at the top like, oh my God, we're going to reverse from the top and go up. But not only that, they're like, and they even talked about this, like, but this is what you would be looking for. The regular, that could happen, the regular head and shoulders. And that would kind of suck a little bit. Maybe we do get something kind of like that. Even that's not a head and shoulders technically. That's still a channel. But still, I digress. We're getting a little anal on the patterns. But gosh darn it, with all the dumbass information you got out here. Listen, let me point you to the place that saved my life from these dumbass people that just make the rules up as they go, piece together whatever they see some other YouTuber say, and piece together something that half-ass works. And if you want some real traditional training, the stuff that actually works, you go to the sources that came up with this, right? Thomas Bukowski, thepatternsight.com. I get nothing out of this other than giving him respect because this changed my life. This is the first thing that I learned. And this is the cheat sheet right over here for most of what we run into. But for every pattern imaginable, he's got it. Okay, almost. I've seen some that he didn't, and then some we make up, and some other people make up. But eventually, he will get around to everything, and he will test it and give you a little lowdown on how it works, right? But it's got a visual index too, if you actually need to see, what you're looking for. And I know this looks like it was like from 1982 DOS system or something. I'm surprised everything's not in slashes and asterisks. Oh my gosh. But Thomas Bukowski, thepatternsight.com. Don't mean to blind you, but this is your first stop if you want to learn how to do this the real way for pattern trading, and not rely on people out there that are going to steer you wrong. And Thomas Bukowski will tell you also, you do not apply a bottom pattern at a top, because you don't get the results you're looking for, and it's sloppy ass stuff. But I actually seen that, and one of the things was, because I remember before I knew all this, and I'm like, well, which one is it? Is it an inverted head and shoulders because it's there, or is it a regular head and shoulders because it's almost there? And then you get analysis paralysis, and it's just a bunch of bullshit because somebody didn't take the time to actually study and learn this stuff properly, or to respect themselves or the people that they have watching them, to at least teach them the right way. It's like, I'm just going to say whatever I think it is. Sorry, those rants come out every once in a while. But there is a nice little channel here, and those other guys don't look at trend lines correctly. They just draw something that's they make it up as they go. This was what it is. All right, this trend line here tells me it's still valid. Break this trend line, I've got no more faith in this channel, flag, whatever we want to say. But as long as it's respecting this angle of this trend line right here that I've got, 1 touch, 2 touch areas, and only 2 touch areas, more touches for the candle, so you can argue that it is a very valid line. For me, I got more stringent requirements, but hey, I'll lean with it. I like the angle. It gives me the extra benefit. I'm on the 50-minute time frame. We bounced off the 50 moving average. That means this trend has a chance to continue. Bounce off this line, we can get up there. I don't know that we're going to meet this whole measure move. So when you see this, especially when we're at resistance like this is kind of a bullshit thing. I'm just saying. And if you go over here to Thomas Bukowski, when he does talk about a flag pattern, because he does talk about flags, and he tells you about the measure move over here. This is the beauty of being over here. Percentage meeting your price target's about 45%. Now, how that information helps you out over here is that, well, if you got a little measuring thing, such as a Fibonacci, because that's what it is, it's a measuring tool, right? Then we take this trend line and we pull it back to the 0.5%. That is your more realistic target to be looking at, and to put it on the bottom of the trend line right there. And so we're going to test this out right here on Zcash. We're going to put a Bukowski measure move, and we'll see what kind of traction that we get on that. Can we agree? Can you remind me? Because I'm going to forget. But this is going to be easy to do. We can come over here to my little template, put out Bukowski measured move right there. We haven't even got a breakout of this, but Bukowski put it on the bottom, whereas your gurus put it on top. And not only that, but they move it around, stretch it, and put it wherever you never know. If you see that happening, you got to know, well, they just totally screwed up the whole measure move concept. So honestly, what I see this particular person do, it is always a one-to-one move, and it's always put it at the extreme. If you really want to break out part of their measure move style, which they don't ever talk about, they rarely talk about it. But they're always looking for basically a double up on everything. And as you know, if you back test that, you see everything doesn't get a double up all the time. Sometimes you get something, right? Like if I were going to play this little guy, the flag to the upside, and then I'm going to put it over here and wherever I think that it might break out or whatever. I mean, sure, we might eventually get there. They're out of the trade well before that, the trade setup, right? Right? I mean, you get a trade setup over here. They might even get into it. And can we get the trade setup? This is just examples of some things that I see going on here on YouTube. So I don't know how they'll get their trade set up, and they have this nice new trade set up. But by the time it even gets over here, a lot of times oh man, you want to do this? By the time price gets around these areas or somewhere like that, they're out. The first red candle, they might get, especially if they're on smaller time frames, right? And they're finally starting to, and you would hear them say, well, no, it's the 1 minute tells you the future. They say that I'm crazy about it, but I'm telling you that. And now, with a little time and a little wisdom, they're finally not saying that as much anymore. Oh no. I just hear what's ever hip in their mind at the moment is what they are pushing out here. And you gradually see how it goes. And I'm like, this person is claiming to have 20 years experience, and they started out with the stochastics method, and that's all it was. And then gradually divergence came in, and you can gradually see, oh, they're just learning and applying this as they go, right? And then they get to the point, well, this is all I'm going to go with. We're going to do a flag and a 21 moving average, and that's basically it, other than trying to force bottoms and short bottoms and long tops. And these are the people that you are trading against. It's like shooting fish in a barrel sometimes these days. Sometimes it is. You're like, oh, anyway. So the point being with this example over here of this trade setup, I mean, you might have a nice 4-to-1. But when it all comes down to it, if you're jumping out here, you're doing a 1-to-1 trade ratio. If that's where you're jumping out, then you just set yourself up for just a shitty trade. There's no, because if it comes down and shorts you out, how else are you going to see that? And of course, you're going to, a lot of times they'll jump, well, why do I need to go through that pain anyway? Well, then why do you put your stop loss so damn low? Why didn't you put it where it invalidates your trade idea like most people do? I'm just asking. At least that'd give you a 2-to-1. Right? Still not the best trade idea. This little tool, if you use it properly, it can help you figure out if the trades were taking or not. But if you're going to use a crazy measure move that you just pull out of thin air, or one that it might take a minute to get up there, you can, but let's be realistic about this, right? And then we can figure out some good trade setups. If we think that we're only going to come up here to Bukowski's measure move, and it may be as far as we get, right? If we even get up there, we're at resistance. We're at major resistance right here on Zcash right now. Meaning, my original thing was that we probably need to come back down to these areas over here. We could fib it out and lock it in and get a better thing. But that would make this trade not work out if that happens, right? You just blame it on the market makers, I guess. Gosh darn market. No, but blame it on resistance and you don't see it and you're not paying attention to what the charts are actually saying. Meanwhile, at the moment, it is still holding this trend line. As long as it holds this trend line, I am cool. But if these moving averages on this 1 minute time frame start rolling the hell over, we lose the 50, we get below that 200, we're starting to see some bearish crosses of these. This is in the perfect place to roll over at resistance. And you can watch it happen in real time if you got these moving averages. If not, you're not seeing that rollover about to happen. You're just saying, we're above the 200, above the 50, let's rock and roll. Okay, yeah, these guys are closing in. I'm just saying, these guys are closing in, Barry. You only got to, you either bounce here and you do it. Like here, you don't cross the line anymore. You don't lose the 200. You don't come below here. Yeah, and you just go for it. So I expect us to go for it on Zcash if it's going to do it, or else commence the rollover. Commence the rollover, baby. So, oh my! I feel like I got on a rant. 29 people hanging out with the turkey. I'm never going to get through these coins if I keep talking like this. We're going to
other than hitting that like button.
Come back to this point. Zcash at resistance, which is awesome. It did awesome. This is the take profit zone. A take profit zone right here, darling. Great move out of Zcash. Take a look at Dash. I will try not to get carried away, but we're having such a good day. The trade idea we're talking about, the idea of pivoting in, even if it was to come back, retest these areas. Don't know if it will or not. May not at all. If it doesn't, we can work with that, right? But at least we got a little nibble in. We're getting what we can over here, right? Trade setup. That is a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and that one's kind of a steep one. That's a little up there. It is. But where are you, long trade? So where we are, we would have got in. Your stop loss below the wick over there, you got a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio, just going right to almost where we are. And to go exactly to where we are right now, price, you got a 3.5-to-1 risk to reward ratio. That's a good trade to that up over here, buying the bottoms and buying when we're coming off of an 800 and 200 moving average crossing support. Bullishly, that's a good sign that we're going to get some kind of nice little move there. And boy and howdy did we. Now the next question is, where is it going to stop? Well, that's what I'm here to help you figure out. And I'm going to do it the easy way. I want to do it quick, fast, and easy without the fibs. It's not going to be as accurate as the fibs, but it should be right there with it. We're looking for this guy right here. Next higher high about 60, right at $65. I am looking for a Bukowski measurement, or an A equals CD. Do I have you? I don't have you? Riri? Okay. AB equal CD. Manual measurement. Okay, so I just wrote that for myself. I prefer to do the Fibonacci's rather than just do it that way, but that's another way that you can do it. And that's how this harmonic kind of game kind of works. But if I do it and I put it at the breakout, I don't get that. I get something else. I might be on the ballpark, but I'm looking for somewhere else, and I could be missing that. I might not be foreseeing that it might only go to 65 and not to the 67 target. I'm just hoping it'll get up to. I don't know that this is magic resistance. This resistance here has stronger mathematical value because it's proportionate to the initial move that we had right here. All right, well, let's continue on then. We're on the 4 hour for Dash. I can see 65, but we got to put past this area here, 57, right? Trend line is right there. We are at resistance, 786 fib resistance over here. But coming down the smaller time frames to 15, she looks like she's pumping. I think tomorrow looks like a nice bullish day for some of these altcoins. We continue this momentum. Ichimoku Cloud makes me think we can continue this momentum a little bit. There's some bearish divergence trying to form, but that's just it. It's just trying to form. The bigger thing is the momentum, the flipping of the moving averages down here. We're trying to change course here, baby. It's crazy. We got a little drop out of Bitcoin from 83 or something down to what, 71 or something crazy. And then like, oh no, we're going to 38. It's all over. I'm shorting here. I'm shorting the bottom. The bear flag to the bottom. Bear flag. Who's in this trade with me? Let us stop down. Who's in the trade with me? Another short. I'm still bearish. Well, now we got now I'm kind of bullish. Now I don't know. It'd be crazy out here, baby. Dash looks kind of cool. We looked at Chow. Let's take a look at math. I think it's the coffee. People. It makes me be like this. While I come over and take a look at Dash or math, which looked very interesting, right? I didn't like the token or something about it I didn't like. But for short term, I liked it. From what I remember. Oh, did you finally come back and test that little trend line right there? Because you were on a tear when everybody was looking at you 4.1 cents. Now you're 3.5, where so that's where I would like to get on it now. Well, like there's an opportunity, and if this holds, then I'm not looking for this guy yet. We're looking for. Did we have it marked out? We need to zoom out. I want the 15-minute time frame here. Look at this big. This is what we liked about it. The fear is that this could be the butt crack of this, and we could be coming back down here and doing all that again. Could be, may not be. We also got 4 hour moving averages trying to flip over here. Your bigger ones, the 800, 600, 360, trying to close in. So there's a chance this might hold here, especially now that we're talking about moving averages. I know money or the VMC indicator had a red dot for today, but look, you got the 9 just recently crossed that 21. That's strong. We can bounce back up there. And that's one of the things that I look for here. So we get this red dot. Stochastics already working their way down. They could just be turning around over here. Let's watch and see if we get a little momentum shift. May start seeing it on the smaller time frames. Let's come over down to the 15-minute. Look at this indicator. There's a good one right there. Let's look for some divergence. I don't even have to. Got a little red dot over here telling me that we got some divergence happening. That's a good sign that this area will hold here on the smaller time frame. Where we are at support. All right, so let's see if we can hold this. Let's see if that's true. If it is, then I am bullish for more upside for this. If we lose this, especially this line that I got, a little subjective probably, but not if you go back and do your trend lines right. And this 200 moving average should also be your guide, but we could wick out, wick back in, right? What we don't want to see on the 15-minute. What would probably screw this up and make this a little bit more bearish is to see this green line, 9 moving average, cross that 200 after price comes down. That means she may not be coming back soon. And we might have some trouble. We got to wait for some more confirmations or think about shorting, all right, if we see that happen. And there's some bearish crosses going on, but the momentum is mostly through here. So coming through here and coming back up is what the moving averages are saying. We're going with the flow, and the flow is up, just at a very slight angle. So let's not get caught up in any damn turbulence down here. Math looking kind of cool. I'm kind of looking for. I think the problem was I couldn't find a place to trade it. Is that what it was? Where did we find you here? Oh, Coinbase has got it. Coinex. I trade Coinex. You know what else got it? I couldn't find it on Weeks or any of this other crap. Are you over here, Weeks? Oh my God, are we still doing? Did you ever pay me? Okay. Well, Bitcoin's going up again. We'll just let that ride a little bit. All right, are you gonna? Okay. Swear this exchange. Do you have math? Do you have anything? No words out. Try. Okay, how about we just try another exchange? I'm just saying, how about that idea? That's crazy. What about you, Arbit? You're supposed to be this exchange for degens. You have like up to 400 and 500x leverage. Surely you got math. You don't have math? You don't have math? Great. Blowpin, I think we went through this last night. Do you have math? This is why I'm not in the math trade. Because I don't, it's not on my exchanges other than Coinex, and then not forget about it. Well, son of a gun, I guess I'm not getting into math over here. All right, so we need to take a look at PUP. Take a look at PUP. And I'm not familiar with this one. That was one of the requests here. PUP. Is it PUPs with an S? Coinex has it. I see two different ones over here. I'm going to go with this one on Kraken. I'm going to go with the one on Kraken that has no S in it. PUP. Okay, I'm on the 4 hour, and you see that we're testing Miss Lucy right there. She's just sitting there hanging tight with the price action there. Wick down below, came back up, found it as support. Not just once, but for several candles over here. I'm counting like 5 candles as support right there. It's above the 9 moving average. That's a good sign. Bearish cross over here. That means we might come down for a double bottom or a higher low at some point, right? Retesting these areas over here at almost 2.5. What is it? 0.002, 0.0025. We're at 2.223 something right now. There's some bullish divergence over here on this big steep thing. That's cool. So I like what I'm seeing. Moving average, ribbon flip trying to happen in progress. Had a nice run up, nice little run down. Is there a harmonic idea there that might bring us down lower? There is. Oh, we're there. We already got there. There's a Gartley. This is cool. Wait a minute. Did I do this right? I forgot about you, though. Oh, shoot. Let me go down to the 2 hour, that little spike. I didn't quite get you into my equation. Let me make sure that, but I think you're still there. You're still there. So we came back up here and got this, and we're at the 786. This is our harmonic pattern that we want to look for when we're forming bottoms. All right, and I'm going to zoom out. In my opinion, this is our butt crack. If you know, you know. We got a nice rounded type bottom going on over here. You are below the 8 hour or 200 moving average with some bearish crosses. That's a little concerning, but we could bounce here. The only thing is with the harmonic patterns, it can take a minute before we actually bounce out of this zone. It may spend a little time here, and it can also double bottom over here. So we keep that in mind. But we're in this is the compression zone, or the contraction zone. Price is contracting and consolidating, right? Then we get another phase of the market where we get the expansion zone. Sometimes we get a little harmonic butt crack and we come back here and we do a little bit more of this sideways. That sucks. Could happen. That means that this is not really playing out, but this has a good chance to play out. I'm just saying. I'll explain that in a minute too on moving averages. It just takes it a minute to get started. But you saw what happened with Zcash, and some of this is what we're looking at. These kind of things and these kind of places, putting them at the right places to play them. So I like what I'm seeing here. So I don't know, what is a meme coin, right? 786 Fibonacci right here. Let's get our targets on these bigger time frames. Bullish divergence, perfect, man. Perfect. The only warning I would be is that you might not make it past the 382, come back for a double bottom, and then we finally start taking out the C and the A areas. So is this worth getting in down here if we're looking at these top take profit areas at 50%, 90%, 113%, and then possibly even higher? Hell yes, this is taking advantage of accumulation zone right here. I don't even know what the hell is this thing. I don't even know what the tokenomics are on it. Oh, you say pups too. Is it on Bitcoin? Wait a minute. Which one am I looking at though? I don't know what I'm looking at. This is it didn't have an S. It just had pup. I think this is the one I'm looking at. 1001. Is that you? I don't think that's you. All right, well that one's got $1 billion. Are you here on Binance? BNB pup? Oh, I don't trust that. Let's try the other one. You're at 0.02282. I think that's the one that we're looking at. This is pups with a USD. I don't. Yeah, okay, this is the one we're looking at then. Also, but it's on Bitcoin and Solana. This one. Pups Bitcoin is one of the first Bitcoin memes created by Bitcoin Puppets NFT Ordinals community. I wonder if I got any of that. If not, I can get some on my Bitcoin wallet thing over there, where I stake my stacks and everything. I got Dogs. I got some of that. That was a kick-ass airdrop. Oh my gosh. I have not checked anything over there. Well, it'd be cool if I had a big bag of this and didn't have to build a bag. But this is a perfect place to build a bag of it. And so, shout out to you. Was it Scar? Was that you? Thank you for sharing, man. We're gonna take I want to take a picture of this after I get it. I want to plot out my game plan for it because I'm going to get in it. All right, so here we go. We're going to go from swing all the way to... Let me try it one more time. I got 35 people hanging out with the turkey. Uh-oh.
Crypto Cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg. $300 gas? Road Dogg, low fees and high sleeves. Hit the like button. She gets house, I keep ape. Fair?
No.
And we're back. I always got to take care of our sponsors, right? All right, so what were we doing over here? We finally got the fifth thing to work. See if we can do that again. 35 people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you for being here. Swing high to swing low. Dial it in, baby. Don't cheat. Don't leave that gap in there. All right, so here's the deal. Same thing we always do because it works. Really good. And it's scalable. That's what's so beautiful about it. But here are your basic targets for this guy. Right? Just that's before we get up to the over here, right? I mean, I'll put them all up. Shoot it. We'll just put every damn target over that I would be looking at here. And you, my little baby, right here, are the golden target to be shooting for right there. Boom. Oh, snap it. I missed it. It's you, 272. My bad. I got sloppy right there. Folks. All right, so we're gonna dot. I'm gonna dot the ones that are kind of cool, but not as significant. You're kind of significant. So the ultimate goal I'm looking for is right here at 0.005. And then it sounds crazy AF, but that would be your higher high to take this out. If you're making a double bottom situation, if you're just a regular pattern trader, and you're zooming out, of course we're on the 8-hour, daily, whatever, any of these bigger time frames. This is where you got to come. That's your neckline or whatever, or that's your cleavage line for your double boobies. If you're trying to do something like that, and this is going to be part of it, right? So this little area of accumulation, we might only come up so far and come back down, and that's cool, right? And then we finally work our way, but we continue this rounding shape, but it can get really cool. It can get crazy in between here. We may not even have to wait that long because we go through the expansion phase, and it even gets better. Okay, this is a sign for me. I'm making a note. I'll never see again. Gosh darn it. Bye, pups. Bitcoin. All right, so I got me a little. I put it. Where can I see it? Why have I put it on the tablet thing? I put it here. Maybe I'll see it over here, or maybe it'll fall off and I'll never see it again. Okay, I gotta remember that after the stream. All right, I found me something to get in. Is it? Are you on Blowfin or anything by chance? Can I do you on perps or anything? I kind of doubt that it is, but I like this. All right, so let me get our main targets. The main ones, short term to look for, are these guys. All right, and now I want to go from here. Oh, jeez. Swing high to swing low. And I'm scaling it down just a little bit, taking it from here. There's some other areas that we can look at short term. I'm just looking for a little bit of confluence. So a little bit more over here toward 0.3. We'll keep that in mind. I mean, these are the bigger, more stronger patterns, targets for this pattern right here. Now, if we take our, how much can we make? That's the question, right? Do we just want to take a long thing over here? So imagine getting in here and putting a stop loss below the little wick there at D. And that's your invalidation. Just coming up to our first little area to test right over here. Not even making a newer high, just coming right over here. I know it sounds scary because we're below the 200, but we're above the 360. That's why it's there, the 360 moving average, right? I like it. That's almost a 2-to-1. Not great, not the greatest, but it's okay. But that's putting the stop loss like way down here in case she wants to come back and retest it. We're probably still good. It's putting it a good distance below the 786, and I would probably recommend to do that. That's where we bounced, and we are likely to come back down there to test it. So you'd want your stop loss kind of down there, right? All right, this is about almost a 4 to 1. It's about 3.5 to 1 up to our main target right here at 382. That is the first area. That's one of the main areas I would look for a rejection before we would come back down for a double bottom. So good place to take some profit. Both of these places right here. You can take a little here and a little there. And then accumulate some more once you come back, or just get out of it or whatever. But eventually, if you hold on to a portion of this bag that you accumulate in these zones, and we do make it up here, that's a 13 to 1 risk to reward for a longer term trade, just to take a little out as we go up and down, just like Zcash. Yeah, you guys, I mean, some people are looking at this like, I don't understand, I don't get it, I can't see it. How do you know? Blah 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 blah. And I'm just going to come back to Zcash. It kind of works like this. We kind of did the same gosh darn thing. Let's take a fractal. I want to take a fractal. Because that looks very, very similar. I'm going to, can I copy? Okay. I'm going to go back to pups. Was it cracking? I think it was cracking. It's uncracking. Oh gosh. That looks horrible. We gotta shrink it up. That's huge. How the hell, darling? What happened to you? I can't. It's too big. That's what she said. In your dreams. Why? This sucks. Oh man, come on, don't do this to me. Let's try that. That pissed me off. All right, I go to 4 hour. I'll try it one more time. Are you going crazy? You went crazy again. Can I scale you over here? Maybe I can do it over here. No. Yeah, I can't scale you at all. All right, let's come back over to the Zcash. Take a look at it. What I'm trying to show. Is it Binance or Coinbase? Where did we look at that? I think I got it here. Okay. Do you see the similarities of what happened over here? If I can't get this copied, let me leave it out of the way. It wicked down here, and then it did this little flaggy looking thing. Well, we went up good. Took out this high. We did some sync, but we came back down here, retested this guy. That was our type 2 return. And it was after that it started getting nice and juicy. And this turned out to be a big accumulation zone. But eventually it had to get past this guy, right? And it finally did over here, pulled back, and then, you know, it keeps testing these levels and stepping up. It starts expanding over here. Can we shrink? Maybe I can shrink this down here. Maybe I can shrink it down here. Because that just got too crazy. All right, now let's copy it. And now let's go back to pups. 33 people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed, you should probably subscribe to the channel. Hang out with us. That's where all the cool kids hang out. Here. And also, Joe, Trade Intuition. Also, my other channels, Crypto Music TV, where I got music videos, comedy. Squirrely Dave is over there. It's a very new channel. It has 24 subscribers. Need some subs over there. And if you like the music you're hearing in the background, you need to check out my other channel, Defcoin Records. 19 subscribers over there. Very new channel. Some of the music, this is where I'm screening it before I release it over to the streaming platforms. If you like the music, this is where you can give me some feedback and enjoy it pre-release and stuff. They got music visualizers over there. That's my shill for the night. The only other shill I've got is my OnlyFans footsie group. It's only $2,499 a month. It's a no-brainer. It'll only take you 6 to 20 years to get out to pay it back. It's a no-brainer. $2,499 a month. We'll take your credit card. We'll take your house note. We'll take whatever you want to do to make that happen. But this is where you can have a personal relationship with me me, yours truly, in a private room setting. And you get your daily Bitcoin charts, their prices and entries for the daily setups, and that's what's going to help you make that $2,499 a month back. And it's a no-brainer, and all the cool kids are doing it. $2,499 a month. Support your turkey. I love you guys in Dubai. You guys are freaky though, and I'm not putting the nail polish on my toes again. But my fungusy toenails in toe dam is included. Unwashed feet. I wish we had Odorama, but you guys just, I'm sorry, technology's not there yet. OnlyFans footsie group. If you're not there, well, you're not, you're just not elite enough. But that's cool. We'll get you there. Just keep hanging out. We'll get you there. If you can't afford this, just hang out. We'll get you there. Love you guys in Dubai. No nail polish. I draw the line there. I have to say no. We're breaking up above that guy. All right, so we're coming back to pups. Squirrel. I guess back on Kraken. And we're going to see if we can paste this thing in and make our case over here. Ah, shoot. Are you still huge? Dude, I shrunk you, man. Killing me. Now where'd it go? All right, I give up. I give up. I give up. I'm sorry. I can't do anything with that. That's just too. Wait a minute. Is that a top? Oh, Jesus. Why'd you have to go up so high, Zcash? That's crazy. Is that a line? Can I shrink you? Okay, I give up. That's it. Okay, so anyway, I think we got the point across. Does this look familiar? Does this part look familiar? It's before it comes up over here, and eventually it comes over here to the 382 to take out that high. Remember the high we're talking about? That's kind of the situation we might be looking at. One of these two guys. So, pretty gosh darn good. All right, so I'm getting off of pups now. 31 people hanging out. I'm supposed to go through this quick, and I haven't. And I've only got a few minutes left. We got to take a look at Whiff, and we'll take a look at probably ladies. This is Whiff on the 4 hour. Dawg Whiff hat. Again, I think this is a nice setup. It went to 28 cents and you're at 19 cents at a 786 fib retest. I like that. Trying to come through this ribbon flip. Altcoins are looking good. It's not altcoin season by any means, but they're looking good. And a local 786, you nailed it. Not just the bigger thing we were looking at earlier, but this local guy from our latest high. That's pretty impressive. I've got to zoom out real quick before we go too much further, just to 272. You already kind of took that out. So she's at a nice little bottoming area. And I like it. Let's go. This is where we were in 2025. Let's stick with these guys to do our levels over here. All right, so we're still in the great little zone of accumulation here. Anywhere under 37 cents is a kick-ass place to get it. We can scale that in, but our main targets, as you can see, it's at 37. I'll be retesting this area here and this guy. Need to take out this high and hopefully take these guys out too. That puts us up to 57 cents. The bulk of the activity is going to be right over here around 88. Also another psychological number in my personal opinion. There was a chance to come down here, but we decided, hell no, Road Dog, I'm not going to do it. Screw that idea. I'm not that bearish. Instead, we're expanding. We're doing a broadening, expanding pattern. Now, this can break to the upside 60% of the time. Doesn't mean it will. Am I right on that? No, I'm sorry. So this is rising up. It's not expanding out. It needs to look like that. This is 52% chance to break to the downside. However, it is on the downside. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. So far, it does not look like it wants to. So far, it wanted to bounce off its local 786 Fibonacci. I find that as a good sign. And also do a new trend line right here, right there. And maybe we're just kind of building this out. We're getting some rounding going on here. Crossing on the moving average. This is the daily, by the way. 50 crossed over the 100. That's bullish to me. All right, 4 hour looking interesting and juicy. I kind of like it. We're going to do something here on the local for some smaller targets. Righty, see what we can play short term on you, darling, from our high at 50 cents down to here. Same system applies. 236 accumulation zone. Now you can see it, right? This is the sweet area of opportunities or missed opportunities here versus regrets for anybody who's not building a bag down here, especially if it's on the bottom of the trend line. And you're a bottom of the trend line, hell to the yeah. I'm going to FOMO into me some Whiffs. And then right here's the next main target that we're looking for. After we break out of this 24-cent zone, head to 29 and 37 is the sweet spot. Here on the locals, still in a much bigger accumulation zone like this. If we ever get back to $2, you'll look back and say, gosh darn it, why wasn't I buying at a quarter or 32 cents when the Fibonacci's were telling me, hey, that's where all the smart money is buying, is right over here in this lower 23% area. That's my take on it. So I'm going to come over to the 4 hour again where we started. And now I'm going to look at this ribbon flip that's trying to happen. Has not happened yet. It's got a lot of stuff to figure out here soon, around 20 cents. That's going to be a little testy, but it's trying to make a double bottom over here. I got faith in you. You can try to do something. We got some bullish divergence. Hell to the yeah, I'm getting in. I'm coming down to the 15-minute. I'm getting in on a 4 hour trade, but I'm using the 15-minute to help me figure out if I'm buying the local 50-minute top. It sucks, right? But you see this little guy right here. Last night we tested him and we broke back up, and that looks like a good support area. What the hell are we listening to? This is the unedited version. Alexa, skip. So we should be taking out this high and hopefully getting a little bit higher over here. Speaking of getting high today. Have you had your Murphy cereal?
She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Pour it up, Milfy cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Yeah. Yoga pants, coffee mug, hair in a bun.
Milfy cereal. Goes great with some good ass coffee. I'm just saying. They pair up really nice. Even though the coffee tastes like coffee and ass at the same time, it's good and ass at the same time. That Milfy cereal, well, it's just the creamer it needs. I'm just saying. That's what's needed. 25 people. We lost 10 people really quick. Let's take a look at ladies. Looking at ladies over here on KuCoin on the 4 hour chart. Monitoring it. Are you dropping any more? Oh, are you flirting with that level? It's testing it. It's testing it. It may make it back through here. That cloud's being a little hopeful this might hold, but ooh. I'm still kind of got my eye here. It's got some bullish divergence trying to form over here, so we might get something over here. 618, that's one to watch. Ichimoku Cloud saying we might get a little something. I would just, like I said, I think we're getting a pump out of altcoins, and it may be short-lived. This might be an example of what to expect out of altcoins. A nice little pump up, and then maybe we come back and test some things. I don't know. But right now, I could see us bouncing, possibly bouncing here, but she's not showing the confirmation yet on this time frame. But it's trying. It lost this 618, but it's trying to get it back. It's already above the 9, so I'm curious to see if it will hold out here and maybe range here a little bit and try to come up through the cloud to retest this area. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. If we roll over and come down here, well, that was the original option, but since we broke the trend line, we got a chance to do something different. So a little bit more bullish. 23 people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you for being here tonight. We're taking a look at Bitcoin and seeing what it's doing over here on the 6-minute time frame. As soon as we can get over there. Damn, computer. So we're finding resistance over here. We made a lower high. This is starting to look a little dangerous, okay? A little dangerous here. Let's examine. Why should we be concerned about Bitcoin? at this current price level here. I'm on the 1 hour chart now. I zoomed out. It is because we are at pivot points, the 786 Fibonacci, and we also have some trend line resistance. So I think things are looking good for Bitcoin right now with this double bottom that we got over here at the 382. It's bullish, but we go up and then we come down. All right, so we might be coming back down a little bit, a little rejection here, and maybe retesting 77.7, 77.800 right through there, maybe. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if we do, and I would still be hopeful if we do too. Even if we came down to this area about 77.3, it's still bullish, not as bullish, but it is. All right, making a higher low. It could happen. We got a little area we might try to squeeze up into, but right now it's showing me it's not interested in it. Right now it's saying it's having a hard time. That's when we come down to the 6 minute. We see the rejection going on over here, right? We got the it's a flag formation, but it's a high and tight one, if I remember correctly. High and tight, or I don't know, you can squeeze it and make it any goddamn, oh gosh, sorry Lord, any shape that you want to make it. Ascending triangle, whatever you can. If you're a flag chaser, you got infinite possibilities over there of what to do with it. I'm saying it's hard to trust it. This is not where you want to just put all your faith in that. And besides, it's touching the 21 moving average. That does not mean jump into this little bastard. But what will help is a trend line right here. If we don't break it, and we might come down here and test it, I wouldn't doubt that would happen at all. Bounce off the 50. Maybe we might get something, but she's consolidating under resistance. That is the technical term. It's consolidating under resistance. But this is where everybody gets excited about a flag to the upside, okay? This is also where everybody ends up getting stopped out or something like that. It's bullish overall. Good ribbon flips here. Just keep your eyes on it. So it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, then goes back up again. Let's do the resistance. Never the best place to go long, especially if you're underneath the resistance. I'm going long here. Famous last words of the person that's blew that account again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with the turkey tonight. Going to the end screen, and I'll catch up on the chat and everything there. Listen to some cool music, and if you didn't know, Jesus loves you. See you on the next one.
Put the phone down for 5 bloody minutes. Cracked a white paper instead of doom scrolling gimmicks. No more chasing TikTok wizards or Telegram codes. Found a quiet corner where people actually talk results. Bitcoin's not sexy, but it's the only one that doesn't lie. All scared to look now, only if the numbers add up right. Drew up a silly list of yes and hell no. Feels weirdly adult, like I've stopped being a child.
Kind of crazy, huh?
Revelation rally, the haze is thinning out. Seeing shapes in the noise where I used to just shout. No more throwing darts in the dark every night. Got a map now, even if it's scribbled in shite. Bitcoin's a boring North Star that won't move.
Up with hat.
All society characters I don't have to
Thank you, Anita. Or known as Anita.
No one's laughing at son. Everyone's screaming sell. I just sat on my hands. Had a little pile of cash waiting for exactly these plans. Bought the fear while they cried it's over, mate. Watched it crawl back up, quiet, no fanfare. Told him made chill when he asked if I was dead. He laughed, but I felt like I'd finally grown a head. Proper, yeah, right. Used to think the whole game was rigged against me. Now it's just maths with a bad personality. Yeah, still get that flutter when the red starts to flash, but it's not panic anymore. More like a rash, whatever. I've got rules, I've got a tiny plan.
you, Sam. I appreciate that.
Rallies
Oh, crap. I gotta check the fan funding. I think I missed something earlier.
No noise, just a slow, steady climb with less.
Oh, it was you. Okay. Thank you for the usual, Sam. I appreciate it.
After sleeping through a war while it's breathing easier.
Thank you so much, my man.
Let's see what's in store, mate.
Gotta give Sam the clap. Oh, crap. Do we have the clap? For you, Sam.
I hit the ball too hard, now my wallet's floating off the couch. Sats are doing donuts, screaming, bro, we're heading south. My ledger just grew thrusters, it's blasting through the roof. I'm trying to hit the brakes, but my thumb's stuck on approve.
It won't let me highlight it over here for some reason. Oh, there it is. Been a heck of a ride. That it has, Sam. That it has, my man. There we go. Proper clap. Diagnosis right here. Thank you, man.
Coming down. I'm floating past the moon, arguing with my own reflection. It keeps saying sell the top, I keep saying nah, perfection. My perfect keys doing donuts, singing show tunes in the void. While my cost basis is crying in the cargo hold, unemployed. Houston, we have a problem. My portfolio's gone rogue. My wallet's a spaceship, woo! Blasting off the couch. Sats are in the cockpit yelling, pointed to the moon. My wallet's a spaceship, I'm never coming down. Never coming down, man. Somewhere behind the stars, I'm trying to explain leverage to a floating bag of Mars bars. My ex just texted, are you okay? I replied with a rocket emoji and a we're all good in the Milky Way. My wallet's a spaceship, woo! Blasting off the couch. Sats are in the cockpit yelling, pointed to the moon. My wallet's a spaceship, never coming down. Never coming down. My wallet's a spaceship. Never coming down.
One way or another, I'm gonna rug ya. One way or another, I'm gonna rug ya. I'm gonna rug ya, rug ya, rug ya. One way or another, I'm gonna do it soon. Maybe next week, maybe this afternoon. I smile in the telegram, act like I care. Detached, sweet, ironic sneer. While I'm moving my bags to a fresh wallet somewhere. One way or another, I'm gonna rug ya. I'm gonna rug ya, rug ya, rug ya. One way or another, I'm taking all the liquidity. You'll be left with nothing but my apology. I post cute memes and say we're going to the moon while I'm quietly draining the whole damn be on a beach somewhere, living the life of a dupe. I told you I loved you. I told you we'd win, but business is business. Now where is my Lambo? Again, one way or another, I'm gonna rock ya. I'm gonna rock ya, rock ya, rock ya. One way or another, it was always the plan. Thanks for the money, see you never again. One way or another, I'm gonna rock ya. New cycle sneaks up, but I'm not losing my mind this time. Just sipping tea, watching the tape like it's mildly interesting crime. Bitcoin's doing its thing, slow march like a grumpy tank. Alts only get a look if they've got proper legs, not just wine. No more buying the top, cause I'm TikTok light. Wink to the camera, I wait for the pullback. Let the FOMO kids go, full drama. Slid into 3 half-decent plays after ages on the bench. Feels weirdly calm, like whatever, I've stopped being a wrench. Yeah, whatever. Cycle sovereign, yeah, I finally clocked the stupid game. Not sprinting after rockets, just cruising the same. Green still tickles, but the panic button's gathering dust. I know when to chill and when to actually trust. Bitcoin's the boring castle that refuses to fall down. Outside the cheeky arrows I pick up off the ground. Yeah, whatever, yeah, whatever. Watched a couple mates blow themselves up on margin again. Send a dry, told you so with the shrug emoji. Amen. Took a bit of profit, left most of it right in the way. First time in years I slept through a 20% cave. Spotted a little gem hiding under all the noise and the shy. Quiet protocol, no hype, no influences inside. It's up fourfold now, but I'm still sitting on half cash. Learned the hard way that all in turns to ash. Yeah, right. Used to think winning was buying every dip like a maniac. Now I know half the trick is knowing when to step back, yeah. Still get that little itch when the feet start flashing green. But I've got a checklist and I actually read the scene. Whatever the next shiny story tries to flog me, I'm not the wide-eyed mug anymore. I can see the dodgy. Whatever, yeah. Cycle sovereign, yeah, I finally clocked the stupid game. Not sprinting after rockets, just cruising the same. Green still tickles, but the panic button's gathering dust. I know when to chill and when to actually trust. Bitcoin's the boring castle that refuses to fall down. Outside the cheeky arrows I pick up off the ground. Yeah, right. Yeah, right about yeah. Feels quiet, almost boring if I'm honest, mate. No explosions, no screaming, just steady state. But weirdly, this is the richest I've ever felt inside. While it's finally doing some work, think I'm alright, yeah. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, still got it. Oh God, here we go. Watch this, mate. Watch this. Yeah. Tracksuit zipped up, eyes red like the devil. Portfolio proper dead, but I'm still on another level. 8 free coins last night while I was mashing up proper. Now I'm walking round the ends like I'm the next crypto mogul. What ends? You haven't left a flat in a fortnight. Shh. I'm building, mate, building. Mate sees me and just starts laughing. Says, Bruv, you look like death. I said, this is my winning fashion.
Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I will see you on the next one. Jesus loves you. Happy trading.
Good night, John boy.